Good morning, babies. Welcome to Living Through the Journey of Wisdom. This is your host, Wisdom. How y'all doing this morning? It is exactly 9:41, and it is the 18th of March. Wow. Sorry, I had to drink something. Time is flying. They say time is flying when you're having fun. So, lately, I have just been renewing my energy and resetting myself. Because if you listen to the last podcast, my time, and if you haven't read the Bible about generational curses, go look for it, the scripture. My time has ended, and all I could think about is sweet victory and knowing that I'm a chosen one, that God picked to break something that been going on for years. If anybody doesn't know, with generational curses, they'll get you through your finances, your health. You'll have so much bad shit going on in your life that your head gonna fucking spin. God know my heart and know that I got a potty mouth. He knows me. So, my situation lasted for 13 years. And I keep thinking about it like, dang. I really fought and didn't commit suicide. I stayed strong. Even when times when I felt weak, I would pick myself up. Now, welcome to those that are new and that started listening to my journey. And I appreciate you for coming and being here. And that's from the bottom of my whole soul and heart. Because I know you are someone that can relate. I want to say, I'm always say it in each of my podcasts is because I want you to hear me. Nurture your spirit when you going through this. While you going through this, start your journey of healing. And I say that very strongly because you need to have a strong headspace, a thick skin, because you're going to go through hell and fucking back just to get where you are today. I was young when this started. Out of the blue, 15 years old. At 15, I end up in pain with a skin disease I didn't know about. That was rare. Called hidradenitis suppurativa. 17, I got diagnosed. They didn't know what it was, and surgeons declined me and told my mother they couldn't give me a surgery to get rid of it. 17 is when it got worse. 16, it was just starting to spread. 18, it started spreading more everywhere under my young body. My breasts, under my stomach, between my legs. under my arms, my bra line. Painful. My mom didn't know what to do, so she kind of gave up, and I understand it now because she was struggling with her own stuff. 19. Was when I lost everything. My home, my mother, hell, my mind. Not too much after I turned 20. 6 months later, after she passed, I had to rebuild myself from being homeless and a mental health respite, because my family, I ain't gonna get into that part yet, but my family, when the person says, I'll be there for you if you need me, some people mean it, but a lot of people don't. No, fuck it. I gotta get healing with it. Come to this part. My family put me into a mental hospital because I had a breakdown of my mom passing. And I was sick. They didn't know what to do, so they just said, "Oh, here you go." And then when the doctors gave me an option, because they seen there was nothing really wrong with me. My aunt told me to lie to the doctors and tell them I wanted to kill myself. My vulnerable mind agreed. I forgave her about that. But sometimes things like that do not hurt. Leave your mind. There is so much to life that we don't get to see when you're fighting. And I'm not even reminiscing about the bad. I'm just plainly telling my story to help others gain clarity and to keep fighting and keep holding on. My family don't even have a clue of what I went through because I was so quiet and I was suffering in silence. Because who in that family can you trust when they did what they did? In 2022, my neck, spine, and back declined. And my hips. They told me I had the bones of a 90-year-old woman. I've been in a wheelchair there and back for the past 2 years. I spent in physical therapy for 2 years before I stopped for a while. Might go back soon. Last month, I spent 4 days in the hospital as a completion of breaking that curse. I had severe sepsis, pneumonia, and my organs were shutting down. Spent in the hospital 4 days getting poked and prodded at by doctors so they could see what's going on with me. Getting so much medication in my IV. So many IVs attached to my body. Breathing issues. Me talking to the Lord and asking Him, is this it? Was it the end of me? Or was it the beginning of something new? I spoke to my loved ones that passed in spirit, asking my mother how was she able to handle a situation like this? Because she had pneumonia when I was 14 years old. And I understood my completion to that was forgiveness. And to understand what she went through. Understand that she was a strong woman who suffered in silence herself. Crazy thing between all this, I knew I couldn't have children, which is so crazy to me. I had trouble having children. Had a couple miscarriages. But the crazy thing about it is, God is crazy. God is funny about something. After my completion, I ended up pregnant. He said, "You're done. Here's something good. Something else that you've been waiting on." I've been wanting a family of my own for a long time because I never really got to have a real family. Full of love. Full of encouragement. So I learned that I have a lot of love to give while I was going through my healing journey, which I still am going through. I have to heal my inner child, which I know is something I'm going to do with my kids by doing something fun that my inner child never got to do. He said, "You done been through something. So I give you something that could love you. Ain't something you could love. Something that's going to give you growth and teach you something that you haven't been able to teach yourself." You gotta appreciate the small gifts. You gotta appreciate everything in your life everything in your life that you do have at this moment. Because you don't know if you're gonna ever have it again. So I appreciate these gifts. And that's what I mean in my video that I post, that when people be so used to you not having shit good going on in your life, they lash the fuck out when you got something good going on. Now, your own family member lashing out because they so used to you just giving them attention. That's weird. It's weird energy to me. God is right. God is everything. And God is real. Crazy thing about it is I'm not in pain because I could talk about it like I used to be. I'm just at peace, very calm, content, and just enjoying the victory. Because I know my kids is going to give me something to keep me busy while I make sure their development is good. Because I know it's more than one. He gave me double trouble, and I could tell. I'm still surprised, like, after waiting so long, I'm about to be a mother. Almost 30 years old. I'll be 30 in 2 years. $28 this year. It's time. Now, I gotta go charge this phone for therapy with my therapist. What's the amount? I love you guys. Peace.